Hello, everyone, and welcome to Here's a Might and Magic 3. When we left off, I forget the camp or the scenario, but I know we played as glue and we just had to defeat everyone on the map. So now we're doing Seeking Armageddon. Xeron must gather the Sword of Hellfire, Breastplate of Brimstone, and Shield of the Dam. Alright, well, that's pretty simple. I'm not reading that because it says the same thing every time. We're going to go with the equestrian gloves to get us to move further.
My quest is sacred, given to me by the king himself. I have searched the continent for the relics he desires. When I have come close, a mysterious hero has spirited my prize away. I have pursued these heroes for months. Now, I have them cornered. They will either surrender the relics, their lives, or both.
Alright, you, my faithful Xeron, have been given the glorious task of locating the artifacts needed to construct Armageddon's blade. Your past failures aside, you're the one of the best suited to this task. My visions have told me such. The visage of Lucifer speaks in gentle but powerful tones. The three elemental heroes who bested you in the past have been located and seem contained for the moment, though they have taunted you by gathering that which you seek prior to your arrival. You must concentrate on your quest. Do not let petty things let your pride get in your way. Xenofex was a fool and allowed himself to be arrogant and prideful. It was these things that led him to his demise at the hands of those heroes from Arathia. You have been given the shackles of war as a method of ensuring that these heroes will not get away. Corner them, locate the artifacts you need, and punish them for their transgressions. How dare they stand in our way? You were chosen for your loyalty and tenacity. Do not fail me. I will be watching your progress. With that, the image fades, and you are left to your own devices and planning. This time you vow by all that is dark and unholy. Failure in this is no longer acceptable. To fail is to die. To succeed is your only purpose in life. Alright. I'll probably put him in there. So it's pretty upgraded, actually. Let's get the city hall and stuff going for each place. Just to get some extra money. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna do every one. This one's like, oh, this already has a capital. Well, I mean, I don't know where this one is. Which one's Blackpool? So let's grab the rest of these people. You go there, you can go here, and you can go there. Alright, let's get her out. And let's go do some stuff. That's a good one. I see that. I kind of want to go up that way, but I also want to get this now. Hey. You go there. Sure. Oops, gotta get her back out. Ash. He's got 2 devils already. How much do I need? 1,500. I don't know if I can get that with this. Just try to get it all done. I can. not that one. Alright, so that guy's there. Did I get everyone? Did it again. Wow, I actually killed one of my demons off. With a bamf sound and a cloud of brimstone teleports in X, the messenger you send to locate a knowledgeable sage, whatever, has in his clutch a small human with dark features and bushy mustache. The man dusts himself off as if it could simply brush away the noxious smell of the demonic teleportation. Are you that which I seek, human? Celine looks a bit nervous, but bows deeply and replied, I am he, Judge Celine, Master Sage and Arcane Historian. Tell me all you know of the three Conflux heroes who have eluded me so these many weeks. I shall know that which you know, or I shall rip your heart from your breast and have myself a little snack. Gulping deeply, Celine replies, they are Fure of the fire domain seal of the eternal ocean, and Erdamon, he was of the plane of earth. Fure guards the shield of the damned seal, the sword of hellfire, and Eradian, the breastplate of brimstone. When combined correctly, these three can form into a weapon of immense power, dubbed most aptly Armageddon's blade. Excellent, human. You may live yet another hour and tell me where might I find these heroes. You begin drumming your fingers against one another in a contemplative fashion. Fear can be found in the southwest. I know not of the location of the other two. Your unholiness, Celine oozes, but I would be most pleased and honored if you would allow me to discover the whereabouts of the elusive pair. Very well, sage. But if you do not bring me which I seek in 1 week, I shall send X to retrieve your still beating heart from my supper. Now go. With that, X grabs the frightened sage and bamps away. You smile an evil smile and call to your captains. Fear is again within your grasp, with nowhere to go this time. Knowledge. More knowledge. Can I go that way? Okay. Lost all my demons that quickly. Let's get to City Hall. Can't get to City Hall here, so I'm gonna wait. Like that. Jeez, man. This City Hall, and I think that's really all. So I think the next thing would be the Capitol. I already have one, so now I'm gonna focus on instead of Throng. I mean, they're not that strong. But I've already lost my 2 demons. Let's get this upgraded. Do that for now. I might just do that on all of them. Just because it's something, only 1,000. It only costs 1,000. Get some extra guys. One of your spies reports a large cache of gold and resources lie to the north. See, purple. I need this badly. So I don't have white. Oh wait, there's white. Yep. This real quick. Do the same thing for this one. And maybe not this one. Yep, nope, this one too. I guess that thing. Oops. It's not a bad one. Should probably get that. Alright, let's see what we got. Let's just do the Citadel for all of them. Something generally cheap, I guess not. I'll do that one. I guess I could have just done 2 more. I'll just do 2 more of these. For this one. And do that. So I can do. Well, let me get this one. we're not doing that. They start upgrading. Sure. The tent the flap to your tent is flung aside and a human figure thrown to the floor at his feet. You twist your face in a toothy grin and gaze upon the pathetic excuse for a man that lay there broken and battered. Good morning, Celine. What brings you to my door this fine, dreary day? Celine simply rolls over on his back, tries to focus his eyes, which are glazing over due to the injuries caused by your rather over-anxious guards. I bring news to you, your eminence, of the two complex heroes you seek. So the Wave Rider is to be found near the town of Feyerdahl, and is heavily fortified. Erdeman is the Earth Channeler. Is located southeast of that town, not too far away either. The slippery human reports his eyes darting about the tent, seeking a way out. Should this Dark Lord become displeased with your report, very well, human, you may return to your wretched little life. I shall spare you, as I said I would. Now go, leave my presence before I decide it's time for a snack. His skid is pathetic. Worm away from here, take him someplace unpleasant. With that, the big devil Zex grasps Leans by the wrist and bamps him out. Returning moments later, Zex reports that he drops Lean in the midst of a battle between some young wizard army of Armageddon and a group of purple dragons with butterfly wings. He figured it was as unpleasant as he could get without killing him. Oh, those are devils. Well, I gotta get those guys back. Further. That one guy's just staying there. It's not what I want. Your minions report that several key supply trains have been ambushed. The contents looted and the wagons smashed. Fortunately, the bandits escaped before any could be captured. This will be a costly problem. Right. Let's... Let's get that first. Reports start pouring in from all across the land. Someone has been hitting small encampments and even a few daring runs into cities. They're small in number, yet very powerful. These hit and fade style attacks are difficult to guard against, but you manage to convince your minions it is indeed possible to stop these guerrilla raids. Holy crap. That wasn't worth it. The Shield of the Damned. Make sure that I have a castle here before I do that. I want that one first. And that's good just because of that. But I don't have a citadel. Oop, I was wrong. That one. But I need a mage guild level 2 here. I just saw I could get the Forsaken Palace instead, but it's so weird that he just stayed there and then... Did I hit that? End up having to meet them somewhere. I need a... okay. Her come down here. Might be selling a lot of my... That's not a good time for that. I'm just gonna wait till this person makes it down there. Now, let's... I should have way more than enough. And I'm gonna send. How much do I need? 4,500. Let's... So it depends what he actually is. He's wrong. I'm not going to worry about that right now. What's over here? Oh yeah, Forsaken Palace that I don't know if I want to touch. There for one day. He's sitting here. You were out pacing in the darkness last night, pondering the possibilities when you suddenly heard a noise to your left. Slowly you spun and see a man. See the source of said noise. To your delight, you notice a small elven man shimmying up a tree with a spyglass and quiver arrow. You grinned to yourself and teleported to the man's position. The stench of brimstone filled the elf's nostril and nearly caused him to gag. You smiled evilly at the spy and snatched him away to interrogate him. The interrogation was long and excruciatingly painful for the elf, but alas, he would not talk. The Rothians trained their forest guard well, or so it would appear. The leader of these raids must be located and dealt with. grab this before I get out there. Let one more week go. King Lucifer wishes to know what you are doing to acquire the pieces needed to build that which he has dreamt of non-stop for weeks now. Armageddon's blade came from the deep brimstone and the red crystal shard kept in the chamber. Speaking, your heart leapt into your throat. I have learned the location of the 3 heroes you seek, my master. All that is left is to destroy these excuses of our armies. I shall have them in my possession, so you fear not. Failure is not an option for me. See that you do, Xeron. I would hate to think that what would happen should you fail. The voice then trails off in the blackness. The crimson stone, strangely silent and dull in color, and you are left alone. That's a good one for me. I'll take that. Buddy. I lost so many people in that. What did I just get? Oh, look at that. Not gonna touch that yet. I want to get the other guy going. Actually, you know what? I am gonna touch that. Oh gosh. Oh, I forgot I also got a third town there. So let's go in here. Just gonna wait half the week. Okay, I'm gonna go this way first because I see that tent. One more. Alright. I'm Make sure everyone's upgraded. Let's see. There's gonna be a ton of guys here. I might just. You're staying there for a week. How do I lose to elementals? That's their strongest guy. I actually need to go. I'm an idiot because I don't think I ever sat in that. Sit in this town for one day. Let's try this again. I need a ton of money. So let's just dump everything out, except for, I'll just do this one. Go from there. See if I need any more, because I'd like to get a second guy running around up there. How much more do I need? 9,000. That's good enough for me. Alright, let's get a second person running around up here and annoying them. I said a horde, but that crown I'm pretty sure is really good. Oh. Probably with him. Oh, that's not good. Not fighting a horde right now. No, that's only knowledge. I thought that one was the one that gave me all 4. What's gonna suck is that I had to pull a hasty retreat on that. Hopefully something like that wouldn't happen. I mean, I could just stop here. Just get what she has. And then people. There we go. I'll take that guy and that one. Off since okay. consumables. So I'm going to leave those guys there. Alright, well, that should be a good enough return. Holy crap, that person had a ton of stuff. It's fine with me. I think I'm good. I don't even remember the 3 things I need. Thanks. Cool. Put you in there. Not realize. Do you know what's hiding in this area? Did I defeat them? Did I just... No, because they're still getting stuff, so there's got to be another town here. Okay, let's get her out of here. There's one. I think they already opened that. I don't know where the last one is, if I don't have it already. Wow, that's so dumb that I had to go all the way around like that. Probably that one right there. I probably could just take it and be done. But where's the fun in that? There we go. A young pit fiend strides into the center of the encampment and makes his way to you. Once there, he snaps a salute and informs you that the rumor has it Queen Catherine and these accursed elemental confluxes have reached an agreement allying themselves against the might of Eoful. No matter of great concern, blah, blah, once the blade has been constructed, nothing may stand in the way. They shall all drown in the lakes of blood with fire as their only epitaph. Just want these last two things, and then I'll just have to take it. Just for fun again. Alright, everything's mine. I don't know why I do that. At last you have the last artifact needed to construct the blade. Soon the world will tremble at your feet. Easy peasy. Alright, when we come back, we're going to do Makers of Sorrows. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see everyone in the next episode.